Welcome everyone, it's time for more Atomfall, where last time I was surprised. See, I did not think that we would be getting into the interchange. Turns out the interchange is crucial to the story. Yes, which, you know what, the scientist in the beginning, he pretty much said so, didn't he? Oh, bloody hell. Just nudge myself forward. Okay. Stop interrupting my intro, damn it. But yes, the interchange is... Bloody hell, there's a lot of people just talking over me. For the love of God, people. Can I just mosey down here a bit? Thank you. Stop talking at me. So, the interchange is indeed very important, and we need to power the damn thing on. That's basically our job right now. We got into what is called the... what was it called? Oh, do you have a mask on? That's interesting. The command center, there we go, the command center. We found one of those little atom batteries. We plugged it in to get like the general knowledge of the place, and that opened up some data centers, but those data centers now need to be powered with more atom batteries. So I realized that yes, that's now what this game is all about. We kind of had a glimpse of that before because we got a quest or a lead for atomic batteries, and now I understand why. It's because we need the bloody things. So that is what we are going to be doing for some time going forward. Yeah, you absolutely do have a weird looking mask on you for some reason. So yeah, that's about it. We also know now what Oberon is. Well, do we? I'm still a little bit unsure exactly what Oberon is, because we spotted Oberon basically from the command center. It looks like a portal, sort of a blue shimmer that could lead to someplace else.
Maggie's all right.
So
those bean counters in War Office better
yeah,
give her a
Maggie's
war with his pension
to
by now.
look for as
But
well, I think.
want to know why
Anyway,
not?
so there's a sign on the like in front of the door, or rather besides the door, that would open up to allow you to go to that blue thing. And it said even over the blue thing, Oberon, in very big letters. So is the portal Oberon, or is what's behind the portal Oberon? Because the weird voice that we also got to talk to again in the command center, he said, and he did say that before as well, by the way, when we got out and talked to him through the telephone box, that we have to kill Oberon. How do you kill a portal? Don't you destroy a portal or close a portal? So it doesn't sound like maybe the portal itself is Oberon, but maybe something else. We're gonna find out, don't you worry. So anyway, then we went to Wyndham Village, which is where we are today, which is where we started this episode, because we are gonna start exploring this damn place. We have a lead to go in here, or leave to go in here, which is a bit interesting, because it's a quarantine zone. I just came from the outside, and they just say, yeah, that's fine, you can come in. The captain thinks that people from the outside might be important, but isn't this a quarantine zone? Which led me to question a thing, which is, can I leave? That's an interesting proposition. Can I actually leave? Am I allowed to leave this place? Because it's a quarantine zone. We shall find out, I assume. But there we go. Let's start exploring. And I couldn't help but notice this ladder here, which is very exciting, I think. We have some condemned houses, but like, why does this exist? Like, why can I go up here? Because I assume I can. Yes. So surely this means something, right? Or is it just for me to get over here and nothing else? Oh, but Jesus Christ! Yeah, the automatic grabbing onto things isn't always a good thing, I think. Okay, so nothing really there is what I can say, and there's also this. You can absolutely get up and around the back. Ooh, keep out, you say? Well, I shan't do that. Okay, I shan't be keeping out.
Please, God, let the CO put me on the patrol roster. I can't stand this miserable shithole of a village much longer.
Poor guy. I am not allowed in here. I've already upset the guards a little bit by misclicking when I was talking to the first guard. I accidentally, luckily, pressed and held the left mouse button instead of just clicking it, because if I had just clicked it, I would obviously have whacked him. That would not have been a good idea. But here we go. Oh, those are actual casings, actual boxes of it. That's lovely. Am I alone in here though? I would say so. I seem to be getting away with this. Bandage. Cool. Lovely. I make my own, but still. More pistol ammo. Yeah, in the last episode, by the way, when I had done all the work in the interchange up to the point where I couldn't do anything else, we're about to leave, there came a bunch of outlaws. They killed me the first time around, because bloody hell they walked around a lot. Ooh, bard supply. Ooh, training simulant. There's another one. Can't take this shotgun ammo because I am full on it. Do I risk opening this? I think I do. Where am I? I don't think I should do that. I don't think that's a smart place to go. But yeah, they came in and killed me, so I tried it again, and then I employed my gun, my 9mm that I had found. Turns out it's bloody damn good. Actually doing a pretty good job. Some enemies were a little bit more, tough, so to speak. But yeah, it did rather well for itself. So we're gonna absolutely be using that one. And now, how much do you have now? Not much. Even with the... How little did I have? Didn't I pick up like a lot of pistol bullets? Was I out of it? That's sad. Okay, well, that's fine. You know what? I am gonna make sure that my... Yeah, I found a double-barreled shotgun, by the way. So that's lovely. Don't think I have... I'm not sure I have... Well, 12. Not bad. So I do have options right now. But I do realize one thing, yes. That is also several bullets in just not just once. I have realized something, that the game is not necessarily steering you towards melee combat, but the fact of the matter is you have a maximum amount of bullets for everything. So yeah, we can't actually go over a certain amount. It's not like in Fallout, for example, where you can have more or less endless amounts of bullets. No, that's not the case. So, okay, well, you know what? I have talked a whole lot about other things. Let's focus on the here and now. Oh no, okay, infestation, I see, yep. Is there a thing, an item or something that we can use for this? Because we had the beehives, or whatever they were called, or whatever they were, in the village, oh sorry, the dale.
Look, for the 100th time, we're here to protect civilians and get this mess sorted out.
Oh, aye. Get a lot sorted out by kicking the elderly out of the rooms, do ya?
You know what the captain said? We have to move anybody vulnerable inside the inner
I'm
perimeter.
amazed that we don't all have scurvy
Vulnerable?
on this
The
diet.
bloody cheek of you! Ah, at least the outlaws have the common decency to rub us blind and not tell us it's for our own bloody good.
Right, listen to me, you old knout. Orders is orders. You obey orders, or it's the jug for you.
You'd never took us in the prison. I'd die there. You'd never.
Watch me. You should be thanking us for protecting you. You know that?
Aye, I suppose so.
You suppose so? Let me hear you say it.
Thank you. Thank you for protecting us.
That's better. Now gather your tat and get out.
Well, aren't you a lovely chap, huh? Okay, so they're moving people further in, wherever the inner perimeter would be there, right? Cool. Can I do anything here? Am I allowed
Join
to
the
do
army
anything?
to see the world and get some action. Well, that worked out brilliantly, didn't it?
No, that was the wrong button again. This is not what it is. Okay, ooh, it is in... Is it like...
Don't be causing trouble, all right?
No, not causing trouble. Was it up then? Oh. Okay, yeah, I know, don't go too close to people. Or by people, I mean Chapel Brow. By people, I mean military. Don't go close to military. So it's gonna be by this little bench here, I'm assuming. No? more about here-ish. Roughly. Yep, there we go. There's the box. Cloth and... oh, not enough. Radiation. Oh, we can craft some. We can craft a little bit here. We can do one of these. That is fine. Don't let the cloth go to waste. Very unnecessary. Okay, can't get into that.
They should just paint the boundary wall institutional green.
Come
They call
through
this
here,
whole country
then.
a lunatic
Look at
asylum.
this is how you get around the back. This game does reward you a bit for exploration, which I enjoy immensely. But on this occasion, did it actually amount to anything? Not 100% sure. I don't know how to get rid of this. Like, you don't care that I'm here, so it's not like you have a problem with me being here. Okay.
Let's not have any trouble.
We're fine. Great. Lovely. Poison shot. Right, I could pick up shotgun ammo because I loaded my shotgun. Lovely. Okay. Oh. And robot. Let me have a look at that. Oh, back here. No, okay, never mind. We're gonna get to look at that later. Not that one, but like actual robots. Alright. This is very secured up. Okay, you know what? We don't have to go to the infested building, but allow me to at least go loop around it a bit. Or are you gonna be annoyed? I think we're fine. But yeah, is there a thing that we can equip at some point? Yeah, there is one of those things, yes. Okay, well, we'll think about that later. I'm gonna assume there is something that would allow us to sort of safely interact with those things. So before we head further in, I want to make sure that I have, you know, looked through this place. There is absolutely stuff to locate here. Like, where am I on the map right now? Yeah, I am going in this place. Was that actually... did I see that before when I was looking at the map? Or is there some kind of freedom in exploration in this game? I don't really know. I don't remember how the map looked before. Okay, hello. 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 We have here danger, it says. Weapons out. Weapons out. Oh. Okay. See something over there. That seems just to be barred up. Sewer tunnels, I see. So is this indeed how we get into there? Now, by the way, I did find out something when I was looking around in the last, at the end of the last episode. You have this regions thing here, so you can actually check different regions. So right now I'm here, marked by the fella there. Sladendale, I can just go and check Sladendale as well as the interchange. It's a bit of a... spoiler though, because now I do know that yes, there are two other areas, Casterfell, Woods and Skellimore. Already know about those, sure, but like we haven't been here, so we have some rumors and stuff like that, but nothing more than that. But yeah, now I know that there aren't any more things. So do I... oh, I don't need to do that. Do I need to go in here? See, I don't think I do, because that is where we would be coming out had we gone through the sewers there. So, yeah, no reason to go in there, I think, and that is indeed very barred up. Okay, well, that is interesting, in fact. If I would have gone there, instead of going through the front door, I wouldn't have talked to the guard, because I would be coming down here. Hello? What's going on? Who's shooting at whom? What the hell? Who's being shot at? Oh, Did you get too close to the angry flies and are now shooting at them? Well, okay. Can I capitalize on this? By any chance? You are just perpetually gonna be firing. You have endless amounts of bullets. Good on you. But, like, can I capitalize on this? Are you gonna be annoyed at me? Because it doesn't look like you are. Oh no, you're absolutely oh crap. Oh crap, I'm crap on a cracker. Okay, but alright, we're just gonna have to live with that noise, aren't we? Okay, well, here's the thing. Unknown area. Boom. We shall be checking that out. By the way, when it comes to skills, I have now 2 of these little things, but as I said very early on when I saw this, disarm traps, potentially interesting, but I also said in the last episode, thought I heard something there. I also said in the last episode that, is it that interesting? Actually interesting? And what do we mean by that? Well, I mean that so far... Oh, hello. Rats, huh? Where the hell did you come from? You have a little... Oh, you have a little war in here. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's very bad. Oh, where the hell... Oh, where the hell did all of you come from? What the hell? I'm sorry. What's up with the wildlife in this area? There you go. Go away. But I can't get in there, and I kind of do want to. What I was about to say was that all the traps that I have found so far have been avoidable. So, how important is it to be able to disarm traps? I'm gonna have to think a bit about that one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run towards that thing and we're gonna go inside. Because I wanna see what's in there. Maybe the guy with the gun will reset himself. So we have found a brewery cellar. Huh? Okay. I see what could potentially be a recipe. Oh, for the love of God. Stop it. Allow me to pick this up. Yes, Molotov cocktail recipe. Kind of thought that was what it was, so to speak. I need to do that. Right. Oh, what is that? It's an almanac. Apparently, I do not care about an almanac. I'm gonna crawl through here to this little secret area. At least these rats seem to go away, so to speak. We have a crate, a cocktail. You know what? Oh, we have a lot of stuff right now. I did sell Molotov cocktails. Yeah, hold on. We can learn that. Yes. So what is that then? That is, just go away, cloth, alcohol, and glass. And they were worth not nothing. We have some gunpowder now and the glue to make 1 sticky bomb, which is lovely. Also, what is it that protocol? So I found the local village, Wyndham. The place is under the control of a group of soldiers calling themselves Protocol. Being a stranger here means the soldiers will let me wander freely, it seems, though I was warned not to cause any trouble. I shall think about that. What I was saying was that I am maxing out a bit here, and I would love to sell a gun at least. We have some healing items. Radiation resistance and antidote. So I have some resistances. I have a poison bomb, which is also very cool. But we're very limited in bag space in this game. So that begs the question, how the hell do you effectively trade in this game? Because we can't really pick up a lot of stuff. Okay, the one they call Macy. So we share in your Morris Wick. We share in your concern if the Vicar's spy, the one you call Macy, has discovered your purpose, then you must deal with her. The captain means only to bring pain to the soil and its children. You must stay hidden until the day comes when we all may sing with the same voice. Silence Macy, return her to the soil. Ooh, okay. Let's digest this then. So someone called Morris Wick has been tasked with killing Macy, a potential spy of the Vicar. for discovering Morris Wick's purpose. And the captain is only to bring pain to the soil and its children. Who's the captain? The sing with the same voice. I'm gonna say it's the fellas, the druids. I'm gonna say that because, you know, it kind of looks a bit druidy, doesn't it? So I'm gonna say that's related to them, but obviously I have no idea. There's also a cross. Okay. Intriguing. We're not gonna follow that lead just now, though. Now we should be able to get out here. Lovely. But there is a bit more in here. That's a very annoying light. Okay, there is more paths to crawl through here. Glass bottle. Same thing here. Oh, I did not really need that one. I can just eat that. Glass bottle. I could create some stuff and free up some... oh, we can just you to eat. Good. Could free up some space for... oh, bloody hell. Glass, but we're fine for now because that's just gonna fill up my... oh, no, can't take that either. Ooh. There we go. That's good, though. So how do we... oh, hello. Okay. Question mark. How do I get in there? Ooh, mystery. See, that's a thing. Oh, okay. I can just vault over there, because this is a game where you can do that sort of a thing. Look at that, all the alcohol in the world. Lovely. It's supposed to be from this side that you crawl into here, not from the other side. Okay. A bunch of stuff. Be ready to run. So it's one thing to have made Molotov cocktails, but we have no idea if they work on the robots. The Ruskies would chuck them into the engine vents on the Jerry Panzers, but there's not like that on a robot. I think we need something more. Once we do it, there will be a proper Barney if the Prody bastards find out. So try to find a machine that's on its own. Be ready to run if it don't work though. Okay. Hint, maybe. Molotov cocktails, throw it in engine vents, but they say that there isn't any, so there might be something else. And Prody, that's apparently the protector stuff. That's a lovely slang for that. Another bard crate here, another trading simulant. Is that where we mainly find those simulants there? Potentially, yes. So Captain Sims doesn't suspect a thing. So sisters and brothers, potentially more druid stuff, are making headway in Wyndham. The protocol imposes harsher restrictions by the day and it wears the villagers down. But the worse they get, the more they are willing to listen. I tell them of the purpose of the voice in the soil. Some are wary, seeing how the captain brands us as corrupt and pagan, but others are receptive. When I can, I'll bring them to the woods to meet you. See, I was right, it's the druids. I hold the purpose safe and secret. The heathen that is their captain doesn't suspect a thing. To him, I'm just a humble shopkeeper. Thank you for your guidance. I look forward to the day I can join you and hear the voice myself from Morris. So Morris was indeed the person here. Gotcha. He had a bunch of stuff that I could make use of, though, so that's very thankful. And some bloody rats. You had some rats. Right, I think that is about it for this place. Bloody good find this thing. Bunch of materials, the Molotov cocktail recipe. It's all very, very nice. Let's make our way out and try to avoid the rats again. And we run. We run away from the bloody rats. Ow, 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 ow. Potential, ow. The guy is gone. He's not... oh, there's a robot.
Keep it that way.
There's a robot.
Be normal.
Be normal. So now we are actually sort of just circumvening this place, which is, I think, fine. No one seems to be thinking too much about that. This place is out of bounds, but I can obviously see a way to squeeze through. Would people mind if I squeezed all through? We are trespassing, okay. Blue, thank you. We are trespassing. Is anyone here? I mean, it's a condemned building. I think we're fine. Traps, no. Crate to search. Gun, organ, alcohol. Cloth is again filled up. That is just more cloth. Is there any point in trying to open this up? No, I don't think so. Oh. What is the banging? What is the banging? Is that you making that noise? So you have, I can see you have a thing on the back. By the way, right, I need to actually check this gun. Because this gun was supposed to be like a sniper rifle thing. Okay. I suppose a little bit it's a sniper rifle. Not much. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on here? Are you now...
Don't make us hurt you.
Is it still up here? Is it still these bloody insects? Because I think it is. Yeah, I don't know. It's just mad things are happening here. I think we're fine just chilling with this robot here. So we should be okay just moving about. Nothing to worry about. That's fine, just complaining a bit. That's what every bloody military fella does, isn't it? So we can now make our way down here. I suppose I can take out military men. Like, what's actually stopping me? I mean, that guy seems to be fairly alone. I'm gonna be super careful about that, though. I do not want to upset everyone. But yeah, that guy is, like, very, very alone, isn't he? Do I have a reason to take them out? Like, is there a bad thing about that? Apart from, you know, maybe they are indeed protecting us, so maybe we shouldn't do that, but, like, I don't think there's gonna be something inherently bad about it, if you know what I mean. They seem to be pushovers, so, or not pushovers, they seem to be the people who are pushing others over, so to speak. Wrong button again. Okay. Oh. Almost right. Oh, bloody hell. Screw you. Screw you. Allow me to do this. You can be killed later. No, no, stop it. Stop it. But I'm gonna die here. Nail bomb. Run, 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 run. Ow. Bloody rats. Now running up to the... Oh, this is gonna be bad. Ow. Oof. Okay. Just eat a bit. And the bandage up as well. What did I just get? A nail bomb. Makeshift throwable explosive that is short after impact. Bleed damage. Lovely. So that's yet another explosive. Rather, sorry, yet another bomb I have. You know what? I am gonna... What do we unlock? Collectibles. Air Ace Spitfire. Oh, okay. So that is the Air Ace Picture Library. Depicts tales of airborne heroism in the deadly dogfighting skies of World War II. This issue focuses on the exploits of the pilots of the Supermarine Spitfire. Achtung Spitfeuer. So what I was about to do was yet another one of these shall be created. There we go. Lovely. But I am a bit excited about the prospect of killing this guy. You know what I'm gonna do? Does this game work as other games? No, F5 does not quick save. So, oh bloody hell. You are very alone, aren't you? You are very alone. See, I wouldn't mind taking you out just to see what you drop. What kind of stuff did you drop? Can I take you out? Looking around, I think you are alone. Got it. Stengun MK2 SMG. Okay, so now I get the choice. Do I... Oh, I have... That's true. Do I really need 2 melee weapons? I mean, this is high damage, average speed, slow speed, so why would I want this one? And... Okay, well, fine. You know what, I'm gonna drop this one. And I'm gonna pick up this guy instead. The Stengun MK2, which is apparently is an SMG. Not gonna have you on... No, I want you to be one. Not gonna have you on a button, so to speak, just yet. I do want to shoot. Can I? Thank you. So you can be there. Because obviously this gun is on 3. I can't have that here, I think. So there we go. Slowly back away from the corpse. I did nothing. I am innocent of this crime. So allow me to just get back up. Thank you. We're not done. We're on the back here. So we can absolutely take out the protocol. People, that's definitely an option. The question is just how much are we gonna want to do that? We shall see. There's just stuff going on. People just fire randomly. Just grenades and everything. What the hell is going on in this? It is lovely, peaceful village. It's not peaceful at all, is it? So there's another telephone box. Do we walk up to it? Does it ring? Bets coming in. Bets coming in. It does ring. Well, would you know it? So, oh, another thing as well. Hello.
You have done well. You have installed a battery. The interchange starts to live again.
Uh-huh. So can you tell me where to find more of those strange batteries? Or how those... I don't care about how they work. They're atomic batteries. Figure it out yourself. So you want me to power up the interchange? No, let's be curious here. I need more locations.
Search, and you will find. Find more batteries. Install more batteries.
Well, gee, thanks. Now it's all clear. Okay, well, let's just... Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, there were... No, not that. That's how you get the flashlight. Q. Now I know. Where is the... There we go. So it's Q. Wrong button again. Doesn't feel right that it's the right mouse button. Oh, not yet. Oh, so it's actually... Can I go through here? Is that allowed? Am I allowed through here? Ah, grave... Oh, we're going grave digging. Love it. So hopefully this guy over here doesn't mind me digging through graves. Oh, here we go. It's just behind the grave, actually. Awesome. Love myself a bit of grave digging. String and another sticky bomb, which I don't really have. I am full up right now. I would really like a... trader by now. Who the hell was that guy walking there, though? I want to chat with you. Hello, sir. Who the hell are you? You are clipping through the seat. You are no one. You are just a villager, apparently. Okay, cool. Nothing I want to chat with. Do I want to say hi to the robot? Hello, robot. Hello. Yeah, okay, I can definitely see that. We can do something with that. Definitely. I don't know what. Shooting at it, maybe? Is that the simplest way? Doesn't seem to be anything here. Nope. So let me just look at the map again. So I've been through there. We've come down here just a little bit, but we are not in a rush there. We've been here. Yeah, so you know what? It is actually up to the church, which would be... You see, again, we have... definitely a way to deal with this guy if we wanted to.
State of this place.
Like when the robot looks away, we can deal with the guard. Absolutely meant to be that way, but we don't have to. So maybe don't go there just yet. we don't have to do that. So some herbs, absolutely. Okay, and there's some commotion going on here. What are you doing? You're seemingly a bit aggravated. You are seemingly a bit aggravated.
Not sure about you.
Hello?
Just paint the boundary wall institutional green. They call this whole country a lunatic asylum.
What is going on here? Is the game buggy right now? Is the game being buggy? Because it looks like you're... Oh, there we go. You sort of cancelled your thing. You're looking very, like, ready to run or something. And you look like you're hiding. There's something weird going on here. And I don't understand it. Can we go into the church? We can go into the church. Awesome. To all residents of Wyndham Village, please follow and respect the protocol guidelines. Okay, family services, all over up in this church. I also don't trust you, by the way. Yeah, people are just being a bit weird here. Obey the army as you would the police. Who the hell obeys the police? Why wouldn't you obey the army the same way? Like that? That's weird. Like, you're just the army. What the hell's up with you? Okay, here's an interesting thing. Here's an interesting thing. Considering batteries. Glad I spotted that guy. You know what, sir? We're not gonna cause any trouble. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run around the back of you and take you out. This is a stupid idea. It's a stupid idea, but it just might work. Oh, bloody hell. I'm hearing some weird noises, which I don't like. This is a stupid idea, but it might work. Okay. How silent am I? Apparently very silent. Good. So this guy is just standing here. No one's watching. Be very careful. There is patrols, or are patrols, would you say? Let's just be where we need to be here. So assaulty. Police truncheon is the only thing you have. Don't care about that. Don't think the interesting bit is there. I think the interesting bit is here, right? To the interchange. Well, that's interesting. Because this is not a place that I think that I knew about. Yeah, see, now I'm in here. This was medical, right? But if there was a guard outside... chances are there are guards inside too. Well, there is a dead fella here. Okay. James Clark, not feeling so well. Torch, which I don't need. That's fine. And this also reminded me of something from the last episode. So, James, old friend, I need your help. I made a mistake. I found a way into a secret bunker hidden behind the substation. Hidden? It's not really hidden, is it? There's something in there. It glows blue, but vivid like no blue I've ever seen on God's earth. And it hurt me. Now I've been hearing voices and I don't know what to do. Meet me outside the bakery tomorrow night. I'll give Iris the slip and we can go back to that bunker together. Maybe we'll find a cure before this gets any worse from Philip. Hearing voices, you say. Sounds like the guy in the mines, actually. But, I was reminded of a thing in the last episode. You remember one of the substations, substation C, I believe, had what I expected to be a puzzle. There were a few terminals, and they were labeled 1 through 8. Now, can I... That is a question. Can I... Yeah, this thing. The data store C storeroom key, which I found on the dead guy. 5742. I think that's the thing. That's the code that we need to basically sort of use on those buttons, maybe. It's also a hold card, so I'm not 100% sure how that would be relevant, but yeah. I still think we need to power the thing, though, so I don't think we can just go back and do it. I think we need to power first. Can I gain entry point? Well, entry? Yes, I can. So we have a similar thing here. Yeah. I wonder one thing, by the way. Is there any form of... No, there's no, like, fast travel, is there? You can only mark it. No, there's no fast travel as such in this game. Which I think is fine for now, because it's not that big, like the map. It's actually quite small, almost. So I think we're fine with that. And this looks... Is this, like, carbon copied of the other one? I'm not sure. Cloth, which we actually can take now. Scrap, still no. Nothing, no information. More glue. Rifle ammo, also very welcome. Okay, that's enough of that. Cool. Let's use the modified key card that we got from the first fella. That doesn't sound good. There we go. yeah, the first thing we got from the first fella, that has turned out to work really, really well for us. This is very loud. Again. I don't think I did anything with the editing in the last episode. This is very loud. As it should be, I think. That's a giant door, by the way. I was almost gonna say, Fallout has nothing on that door. But, oh, do we even want to go in here? Considering what was in that note about the blue stuff. This doesn't feel safe, does it? Yeah, trespassing I understand, but like... Is there a safe distance? Okay, allow me... Why is there always rats? Okay, why is there always rats? And why did that... You're 4. You are 1. You are 2. Thank you. Okay, so allow me to... Okay, I'm not being injured by it. So, bloody rats. Are you... Can I kill... Oh, there's... Okay. But are these the ones, so to speak? Or will there be more? That is a question. But it could be like the bats. That they are actually... At some point... Let's allow the pulse to come down a bit. See, there were a lot of them, but there aren't that many still. So I'm thinking we can just kill these. There we go. And now we're done, right? I think so. I don't seem to be injured here. This is so exciting. Bring the flashlight out. Yeah, I don't seem to be injured. But be wary of rat noises, basically. Okay, allow me to look through this place. This is not what I expected going into Wyndham Village, not gonna lie. Not at all, actually. Could this be where we find more batteries, for example? When I have some leads for batteries, 2 leads, I believe. So that's fine. It's not looking good. So cloth. It can't take more cloth, herbs, etc. To be free of the voices. Yeah, more people complaining about voices. Okay, 12th November 1957, 23 days since the quarantine. The secondary event is showing the growth now, still unsure of its origin. There's a blue glow emanating from Store Alpha, but all doors remain sealed. And then 179 potentially days since the quarantine, emergency supplies low, continuing to wait rescue. Heard voices from Store Alpha, impossible. Growth present in many corners, not pleasant but palatable. I heard her. The voices chatter and murmur, but Helen's was amongst them. Isn't she dead? Isn't everyone dead? Her voice was so loud it spoke of the spot where we used to swim. Our moonlit escapes. She wants to be free of the voices too. So we have another location in Casterfellow Woods then. Alright, that's going to be an interesting location then. Okay. Never mind, I was just confused by a thing there. Don't worry. Right, more gunpowder. Can make a lot of grenades. Which is great. These grenades, I think, can be quite powerful in this game. If I would wager. We already tried it out once and it was effective. So where am I? Now I'm going... Oh, now I'm going up to... Okay, well that seems, in fact, like where I would want to go. I seem to be very resistant to this so far. Which is interesting. Right, power supply report. This sounds good. So power supply report, March 1953. The hydroelectric turbines at the dam are still providing suitable power levels across the wider research site, but it will soon prove impractical for the interchange to rely on this source of energy. Windscale and its fissile product generation is a self-contained system, so we must make upgrades to the interchange itself. preliminary results from the atomic battery project are promising, and it is proposed that we support interchange with such power sources going forward. The power output exceeds expectations in quantity and stability and should alleviate the strains that the processor and its data stores are currently exerting on the facility. Dr. Garrow and her team have already compiled a full proposal of upgrades to the data stores, and I would suggest she takes the reins going forward. So that is just basically saying yes. There is batteries coming. So I'm still, by the way, a bit worried about the fact that we are trespassing technically. This is going forward, and that is a no-go. Are we gonna come through here, into here maybe? Yeah, because we came through here. That's a big door. Well, actually, that's the big door. That's the control room. It looks like there's exactly the same sort of a thing here. Stairs on the side control room to this door. So we would come from the other side. Then where would that be? I mean, logically extremely close to where we came into here. But this being a game, that might not be the case. Ooh, are these the blue things, maybe? That's like the bad things. Oh, hello. Spores. Oh. Blue fingers. That's fun instead of green fingers. Okay. So we can grab things. This is listening to here. If we have a certain skill, which I do not have access to right now. So that's something that we can unlock. Cool. Right, but we would like to keep going here. We would... Main reception. Is this medical that I'm in right now? Okay. No power on the lock. So we do need to power up this place too. But where the hell do we do that? I do not know. That is a turret. Gotcha. Are you gonna power up when we power up this thing? This, for the love of God. There's also an X. Oh, Casterfell Woods. Now I know. Now I know where that is. Casterfell Woods then. And then we have, okay, interesting. Wait, have I been... No, clearly I haven't been here, right? No, clearly not. Data Store Alpha, now I know. Awesome. So now we have Data Store Alpha as well. That's, look, so that is how you get into this basically, from either... Data Store Alpha from either Wyndham Village or Casterfell Woods. That's how you get to this, and presumably then beta is going to be like either through Skedarmore or Slatendale apparently. The Outlaw Outpost, maybe? Potentially. Maybe. We shall find out. Is there anything fun in here that has it? Oh, bloody hell! Okay. Jesus Christ, we're gonna close that door. Can I? No, I can't see what that was. Ow! Okay, that... Okay. I get the blue stuff now, yes. How the hell do we traverse that? That is for the future, I suppose. Revealed to us. Okay, well, can we do anything? We can get to Oberon this way. Cool. Jumped a little bit, not gonna lie. We can get to the central processor here. Okay, what? Hold on. Did I not check this? I did check this. This was burned, but was this one also burned? Yep, this was also burned, so we had to come from the other side. Gotcha. Okay. Didn't jump that time. Okay. That's, yeah, so it's gonna be Skedarmore then, the other door. So that is where we would want to go then. Alright, well, did not expect this. Pleasantly surprised though. Let's make our way out again and back into the village. Still not entirely sure why we are trespassing or why we were trespassing in there, but we were. That's fine. We are not gonna be very careful here. Go up here. Be very careful. Not to be seen. Get over. Okay, not there. Okay. Don't be spotted. Good. I think we're ready to go. Perfect. Let's get into the church. We have a little bit more time in this episode. Let's check what's inside here. And this is a very lovely place, isn't it? Oh, look at this. Cool. Okay. I'm assuming we're going to find at least one character to talk to here. And that's the other door. I mean, that would seem... Look at that. That's a nice effect. I like that. Okay, more than enough fireworks. November 5th, 1957. I mean, if this is, by the way, in 1962 or 63, there are a lot of notes from very, very many years ago lying around, which is kind of weird. So strange not to be celebrating Guy Fawkes' night this year. Still, there was the event at the Atom plant, and that was more than enough fireworks for anyone, I would say. We're all glad that the radiation scare was short-lived. Mr. Pierman was saying he saw signs that the army were expanding their camp on the other side of the wire. I don't understand why. It feels as if we're being treated as a threat to the country at large. I should hope not, but I suppose it could feel that way. Bandage. Can't you? You know what? Use. There you go. It has to
Wanted to make a scene, sir.
Doom us all in the process. If the captain and his minions find out.
We have a murder in the church. Hello.
I'm sorry, we're closed today. Please leave.
The church closed? What are you talking about, Vicar McHenry?
Please, I beg of you. Just forget you saw anything here and go. Please.
No. You want me to ignore a corpse? So what happened? Were they murdered? Wait, are you responsible for this death? Accusing? No, let's chill out a little bit. What happened here exactly?
So it seems. To visit this sort of thing upon the church is pure wickedness. Please, tell no one. I know how it seems, but I would not ask such a thing if it weren't for the good of the village. It's vital the military don't learn of this. We'll tidy up, but if the captain and his toy soldiers find out, things will become so much worse here.
Toy soldiers, I like it. So, okay. Vicar asks for my silence. Yes, indeed. So either I can be helpful and say very well I'll keep quiet, and a murderer on the loose is a danger to the village I should report this, but I have been snooping around. I found a letter that ties Morris Wick to the murder, don't you know?
The shopkeeper? Good heavens above. I knew something was off about him, but nothing as foul as that. Then I must ask something of you. You're embroiled in this now, as much as we are. To find absolution, well, you must find some way to deal with Morris. An ally to those heathens in the woods is a danger to the village. Not that I'm suggesting you. Well, I'll leave it to your judgment.
You know what, Vicar? Gotcha. It's okay. I'll see what I can do. Are you asking me to kill him? Don't be so blunt. So what's in it for me? There's a question I'm liking. So I don't want any more involvement in this. No. What would you get me if I help you out with this?
What's in it for... Oh, good grief. I don't know. I have an artifact I could part with, I suppose. It's something of a rarity. Help me with this murder business, and it's yours. Now that Maisie is dead, there is no one else I can trust to be able to carry out such a task. And in the spirit of reciprocation, if you are in need of my help, you need only ask.
There we go. It's okay. Right, services. Do you provide any by any chance?
I am here if you wish to talk, to unburden your soul. And if you'll forgive me for saying so, you seem troubled. Might I ask why? I don't suppose, well, have you perhaps been hearing voices?
I actually haven't, don't you know? So what do you mean? None of your concern, prying into my secrets? Not after any spiritual guidance right now. Okay, you know what? What do you mean by hearing voices? Because I know about it, but yeah, what's your take on it?
It is a sign of vile corruption. It cannot be tolerated. It must be confronted. I saw it in the baker's husband. The baker, Iris, told me he was hearing voices and had fallen terribly ill. I haven't seen her husband for a number of weeks now. So I trust she came to her senses and took the necessary action. But it pains me to imagine what evil is creeping inside our little village.
Well, there's some stuff going on. Absolutely. Sorry the village has to live like this, I can say. Or was there nothing you could help to do to help Iris' husband? Or what's this the source of this evil? Yeah, you know what? I might not agree with the evil, but yeah, any chance that you know anything about this?
None of us, not even the protocol officers, know the truth of that. Only that it started with that wretched science city they built across the mere. They did something. Heaven knows what. And now it is laced with evil. You can smell it in the air.
Okay, but like, what is it? So, you protect against the evil, do you? Haven't you wanted to find out more about the science they were doing there? And I'm lost here. All I want is to find a way out. No, don't go there. So yeah, you know what? Would you say that you're protecting from the evil?
I do what I can. What I must. The people here need a guiding hand, not an oppressive one. The military presence, this protocol nonsense of theirs, has done that to us, and with no sign of respite. Pressure like that breeds corruption. I must obey the Lord's will and fight against such things. You, on the other hand, seem of a curious nature. I can offer you something, but you must be cautious about prying too deeply.
Uh-huh. So it was mentioned that maybe Macy over here was a spy for him. Are you in need of another spy by any chance? Okay, anything you can tell me is greatly appreciated. I'm gonna, you know what, I'm just gonna say, go on.
Well, I was on cordial terms with one or two of the scientists stationed up here. The important ones lodged at a manor house out in Casterfell Woods. I doubt any are still alive. But they may have left notes or papers that could prove useful to you. But you didn't hear that from me. All right. Farewell, and God bless you.
And he just leaves. And I like this woman who's just been, like, poking around while we have been talking. Let's have a chat.
What do you want? I had naught to do with Maisie's death, I swear, in God's name. And neither did the vicar. He's a good man. If this gets back to the soldiers, they'll cart him and me both off to jail.
I shouldn't think so, but maybe. So, right, you really realize how it looks though, and tell me who would want Macy killed. What do we know about that? So, yeah. You found her like that, huh?
Aye, didn't touch her. It's horrid enough just to look at. Like someone wanted to make a scene. Wanted revenge or something. She probably got on the wrong side of someone on account of her. But you should leave. This is village business, and none of yours.
Well, it's a little bit. So, you shouldn't tell me your secrets. You shouldn't tell me your secrets. I might be able to help. I must confess, isn't that what the vicar would want? If you don't help me, maybe I should report you to the soldiers instead. I'm not going to go around threatening people necessarily, but I'm going to be a bit prying here. Indeed. How about you tell me a bit more, and I can help?
Like I said, this is none of your business, stranger. If you want to play detective, stick to the crime scene. Leave us bystanders alone.
Well, alright then. So, okay, we are gonna leave that there, and he is now preparing for another sermon. Lovely. And there is actually more bandage here. Awesome. Don't know why there would be a bunch of bandages lying around, but that's good knowledge. So with this lovely scene right here, we shall indeed end the episode. And we'll get back to maybe do a bit of investigating around the place here. But good thing that I found that note about Willis, his name was, I think, and that definitely got us something here, which is cool. I don't know if it would have been different if we hadn't found the note and he would maybe have said something, I don't know. But yeah, I'm happy about that. But we can look around the church a little bit more in the next episode. And after that, just keep on looking through the village. We're not really ready to go to Casterfell Woods just yet, but we're, I suppose, getting there eventually. For now though, this has been Ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.